Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. We shall start now. Okay, this afternoon, I would like to review what we have gone through last week in Zoom 5, where we did analysis of the examination result. It could be any exam result for any subject. And as you can see here in this picture or in this screen, we have some result good here. Okay. Do you all see this Excel file on your device? Can you respond, please? I have set an Excel file for us to work on it today, practicing Excel formula for percentage, also for grade and for comments. Do you see this Excel file?
Mr. Yan, share apakah?
Okay. Share.
Okay, good.
Okay, this time. Do you all see this Excel file? Can we have responses from you people?
Yes.
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 Okay, thank you very much. Okay, this afternoon session will be a little bit interactive between me and you people. And just to let me know and assess how we have gone through the analysis we did last week. Okay, so we'll start with this result for Kawano Primary School, and this is only an imaginary result. Okay. Now let's look at the English column. This is English, and it's out of 30. Okay, down here. Okay. Let's calculate the average first. So we write average. Okay. Or we say mean. Okay. Can anyone tell us tells us the formula for mean by I mean the manual one. Manual formulation. Can someone start off by giving us the formula for mean? How do we calculate the mean of the score? Any idea? It looks like maybe you are in body but not in spirit, or maybe in spirit but not in body. Okay, can anyone give us the formula for mean? And we have covered this in our module for last week. And also we have posted a YouTube video talking about this manual formulation. Can anyone come up with this formula? It looks as if there are so many poses. Okay. The first thing, according to last week Zoom, is when we want to calculate the mean, is that we type equal average and then you double click on this, and then you highlight all your scores, result, close bracket, and done. So the average of this test is 17 out of 30. Now, what is the conclusion there? Is the result good or bad? Supposedly, sa kampat, simple, yarin niyo, no?
Yes, Mr. Ian.
Okay,
Ni
people
vale-
respond.
Okay, so min hemi total blow max blow every beginning divided by number of students. Is that it?
No, I mean the Excel formula. I mean, right? One of you tell me straight, but I mean lo Excel. How do you calculate average or mean in Excel?
Okay.
Okay, and yes, so that is the formula, and we have covered this last week. You should all go through the formula to familiarize yourself with the formulas, so that as we review it today, there should be no problem. Okay. Now, as we calculate here, equal average highlight all your scores from the top to the bottom, close bracket, enter, and it tells us that the average is 17.0385. We can format this to take out all the decimal points. How do we do that? Can anyone give us an idea?
Go to numbers,
Oh.
you go on number, Excel, home number, then you click on it and all these 0 point things, press them and then
Yes, and then decrease to 0, and there shall be no decimal place, no decimal figure. Okay. Okay. Number. Okay, so you can see now the average of the test is 17 out of 30. Now, is the result good or bad?
It's good
Why is it good?
because it's more than half of the score.
Very good. Good. That's the answer. Okay, now let's calculate the median. Okay. Now formula. Anyone? What is the formula?
formula for median.
Yes.
Formula for median, if you don't use Excel, you will just arrange them every score. Arrange them every score order after you find a middle one. But if
Okay,
you
that
use
that is the manual one.
manual
That
one,
is
but
how
if
we
you
do
use,
it.
but if you
But I'm
use,
talking about Excel.
if you use
Excel,
Excel, you will
how
have
do you
to
formulate
put
median?
equal. You will put equal,
Yes, equal,
and then you will highlight,
then
a whole, and then you go to the formula bar, you click here, FX or element. Somewhere there, but you find them only write them median. Then you click them or you highlight them full square go down.
Okay, so equal what? Equal median?
Equal median.
Okay, median.
Uh-uh.
Equal median. And then
And then
highlight all your scores.
Highlight all your
Close
score.
bracket.
Close
Yes,
bracket.
close bracket and enter.
And
And
then
the
enter.
median is 18. Okay?
18.
Yes. And then the next one, what's the next one? It's mode, huh? Okay,
The
mode.
mode.
Okay, what is the formula there?
Same thing. Equal. Go mode.
Equal, mode,
Go mode. Highlight full
close,
bracket.
highlight all your scores, close bracket,
Close
and
bracket.
enter.
Yes.
So these are the three statistical parameters that they always go along. Okay, they almost have the same value, except this one is -1. Median and mode are equal. Okay, so bear in mind that these three will always go together since they are in the middle of the graph, so that it gives us an idea of the normal distribution of the test result. Okay. Now let's see the standard deviation. If it's how spread the scores are. So what is the formula for standard deviation in this case?
SD. Standard deviation. SD. SD or what? Standard deviation. Standard deviation equals.
Now equal comes first in Excel formulation, so you cannot put equal after. So we always start with equal. Equal. And then we
Equal
have to
to find standard SD standard deviation. Which one? The one which there are many of them, but there's one special one. I don't.
okay, if you recall to my previous YouTube Zoom 5,
Yeah.
you will note
Zoom
that
5.
I talked about two types of standard deviation.
Standard deviation.
One is for sample, and the other one is for the entire population. Okay? Now,
Yes.
since this is a particular class, then we will use the SD, maybe I'll type it in, equal ST, this one, STDEP, and then B. Yes. We don't use S because S stands for sample, but we are analyzing the whole result since the whole class is only a small number. Okay, so we used ST, D, E, and B for population. Okay, and you can read in the explanation here, returns a normalized value from a distribution characterized by a mean and standard deviation. Okay, sorry, this one. Calculate standard deviation based on the entire population given as arguments. Okay, so we use this for standard deviation, and the same thing will happen here. Highlight all your scores, close with a bracket, enter, and that is the standard deviation. Okay, so the spread of scores as indicated by the standard deviation is narrow or wide. Does this test as a narrow spread or a wide spread, according
A
to
wide
the
spread.
standard deviation. According to the standard deviation.
I think it's wide. I don't know, from my opinion.
Okay, what about the others? Can we have your answer from other people? Can we have answers from other people? Stephen Choi, welcome to this session.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Okay, just for you, what is the well, the question is the mean of the test is out of 30, mean is out of mean is 17, median is 18, and mode is 18 as well. Okay, last time we talked about that these three statistical parameters are called averages, okay? Because they are in the center of the normal distribution in a field graph, okay? Now, the standard deviation here is 5. Now, one sees the spread, the scores here are spread out according to the standard deviation. What about the others? What do you say about this?
Okay, Mr. Ian.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I joined in late, but recalling from the last session, I think that student from the results seen here, 17, 19, 18, and mode, the students passed the test.
Yes, but the standard deviation here, how do you
Is 5.
interpret this course in really?
Okay.
Is it a widespread or narrow spread?
Mr. Ian, from my opinion, I think it's fairly spread because you have said last time that if the standard deviation is a small number, then it's good. But if the standard deviation is a big numbers, then it's not a good spread. Thank you.
Okay, okay. According to the value here, we see as 5. Okay, 5 means this scores are close together. Okay, that means this test has a very narrow spread. Okay, that is by looking at the standard deviation.
According
Okay.
to the scores, the spread.
If it goes beyond 10 to 20, then we know the spread is widely.
Wide.
The scores are, yes, it has a wide spread. That means you have the brightest students very far away from the weakest one. Okay? But if the standard deviation is small, like 5, then we know that the spread of scores here is quite narrow. Okay? Now let's calculate the spread of score.
Can I ask one question? Can I ask one question, Mr. Ian? Okay. Regarding to the standard deviation, small number, big number spread, a small number. Do we have any scale that indicates that from here to there is small number and from here to there is big number, and we can, so that we can give some analysis to the results produced by students? Do we have any like this so that that can guide us?
Yes. We can do this when we come to another Zoom session next week, when we will graph the standard deviation. Okay. So when we graph the standard deviation, you will see the graph as being spread out or more narrow. Okay, but that is for next time. Now we are reviewing on what we've done last time with the other. Yes. So that I know that you are following me and you are catching up with all this analysis before moving to evaluation and reporting. Okay, and that would be the last assignment. Okay, so if we look at the spread here, we formulate equal max. Max means maximum score. Close bracket, enter. Or I score. I'll reward it for I score. I'll reward it instead of max score, and then we have the mean score. Mean score. Lowest score. Lowest score. So now I have the highest score and highest score and lowest score. Okay, here we calculate lowest score, and the formula is equal minimum score. Okay, so let's see. Sorry. Then we highlight the same score, and we enter. Okay. So now we know that our highest score is 28 and the lowest is 6. Okay. So if we take away 6 from 28, it will be 22. Yes, 22, and if we divide by 4. 22, and then we have divided by 4. I guess it will be 5. Sorry. 6, huh? 20 equal 22 divided by 4. 5.5, which is 6. Now, what's this one? 5.5 here that we are calculating here. That is 22 take away 28 take away 6 is 22, and 22 divided by 4 is 5.5. What is this 5.5?
What is the spread?
Yes, that's right. And this spread means this one. Okay. This 5. Okay, but this is the approximate formula for calculating the standard deviation, which is almost the same as this one. Okay, so the highest score is 28 and the lowest is 6. But since 6 is a very low score apart from 8, while others are all beyond 10, you can do 20. And that's why it justifies that standard deviation as being narrow spread. Okay? I think the lowest score, which is 6 and 8, are the only scores that are below 10. Otherwise, all the others are above 10, above 20. Okay? Okay, so that's it.
Why not choosing 4?
Correct?
Why did you choose 4?
Okay, if you are here, if you were here last Zoom, you should know why we choose 4.
Yes, last
4
time
is
I
a common formula. It's a
Formula.
common formula. It's a formula. So, how do you calculate standard deviation? I score, take away lowest score, and the answer divided by 4 will be equal to this. But that is approximate, and this one done by the Excel formulation is the specific one. Okay. So now you have an idea of how your students perform in English. Okay. The result is good.
Mr. Ian,
because the average is, yeah.
the spread is 5.5. Does that mean the results go by 5 base? 5, 10,
No.
15.
We'll come back, no. We'll come back to this and we'll craft the result
Okay,
in our next Zoom. So
okay.
you can see what do we mean and how the graph represent this standard deviation.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now we are just reviewing to what you should know before we move on. Okay? Now, despite using manual formulation for mean, median, mode, standard deviation, high score, low score, what is the shortcut for analyzing this result? So instead of doing it manually one by one, we can do it in one go. What is the shortcut to calculating these statistical parameters?
Something pack. One app speak or what? It's a packet, a package.
Okay,
App, an
we
app.
use an application in Excel we call add-ins. Okay, how do we install add-ins if you don't have it on your computer?
You mean you don't have it on your Excel? You don't have it on your Excel software? Because you knock out the Excel
Yes,
software. How about you install them?
yes.
How do you install?
Download internet or
Okay, it looks as if you are not following me on Moodle because this handout is on Moodle. How to install Excel add-ins in your Excel if you do not have it yet. Okay? Now, look at my Excel here and I'll click on data. You see data here? I click on data. And you can see right at the right hand side corner, you have data analysis. Okay? Now, this shows that this computer has these add-ins already installed. Okay? But if you're in front of your computer, you don't have it. So that means you haven't installed it yet. Okay, and the second one is that you have not read the handout in the Moodle for last week or before last week that talks about this, how to add in these packets. Okay. It looks as if you are sailing in the opposite direction.
can you respond?
Mr. Ian, our problem is that we are still working on our blueprint, and we want to practice that when we come to test analysis. That's our problem.
Okay. Okay, but you've got to read all the handouts posted on Moodle. Otherwise, I'm just repeating what's in the handout. And if you don't respond, then it tells me clearly that I'm wasting my time putting all these meetings and handouts.
Go to file tab. Go to file tab. Go to file tab. Click options.
File tab.
Yeah.
And then
click options. Click in option. Click add in category.
Add in
category. The manage box. Select them Excel add-ins.
Yes, this one. And then you double click on analysis toolbar. And then press go.
And then go.
Then tick inside here. And you say, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so when you
Yes.
click on data, now you see data analysis on this side. Okay,
Okay.
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 So now let's wrap up this since we've done this manually, and we'll do this automatically.
Okay.
Okay. So how do we do it automatically? What's the first step?
We choose allocation.
Yes, what type of application?
Screen.
Click. Click on option.
Look at the tab on this Excel. Which tab will I click on
Data.
first?
Data. Go to data.
Data. Okay,
Data.
Data.
Data analysis.
And then
Data
you have
analysis.
this.
Data
And then
analysis.
I click on data analysis.
Yes.
Which
And
one to
then
choose from?
you go down.
File.
Again, people are
Mina-
try and get big one. Can you enlarge it? I can't see.
Well, on my screen it's already extra large, no more space to put beyond extra large.
Can see the task game.
Okay.
Now
You go
we have
to-
this.
Okay. Try move. You try and move your
This,
okay.
you mean this one?
Yes.
Move it to,
Data analysis. Go to click file tab.
Descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics.
okay, right.
Descriptive
Thank you very much.
statistics. Okay.
Descriptive statistics, then we press okay. Okay. Now what should go in here? On this first window.
Every data blue square to highlight them.
Okay, highlight already. Okay, output range, what should go here? What cell reference?
Cell where you put them down.
Range.
Maybe B31 or B32.
B30.
Okay, good. B30, yeah?
Okay.
Maybe B31. B31, 10. What next? Now this is reference to B31. As you can see here, B31. Then what's the next step?
Okay, I think. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
One more to go.
New workbook. No.
Summary
Confidence.
statistics.
Very good. Summary statistics, and
Statistics.
then click
Okay.
OK. And then you can see your result here.
Yes.
Okay. I think this now you have this name along with them. Anyway, don't worry about this name. We have changed all the results, so this is only an imaginary result for the sake of practicing this. Okay, so now we have we can delete those that we are not familiar with. This is standard deviation. We delete the other one. The decision skewness, we delete that one, and then we are left with the one that we need, or the one that we know what they are talking about. Okay? And in case of this formula, to formulate decimal figures into whole numbers, we just highlight all these figures and we format cells, go to number, reduce decimal place to 0. So now you don't have any more decimal places to your numbers. Okay, so it repeats the same mean median mode and standard deviation, but this is the fastest way and in a much more professional way. Okay? Now, I'll load this file into your Moodle and you practice doing the same thing with mathematics and general studies. Okay? But this time we'll move on to percentage. How do we calculate this percentage? Percentage out of 100. Everyone from North Pole to South Pole knows about it. What is the formula? It's 14 out of 30, and we have to convert it proportionally to 100.
14 over 24 times 100 over 1. 14
Equals-
over 30
Okay. Over 30.
14
Okay.
times 100 over 1.
Yes. Like I said, everybody from North Pole to South Pole knows about this formula. So value the score out of the total and multiply by 100. In Excel, how do we formulate this?
Equal.
Equal
Click on D1,
Then?
D3. Click on
E3,
D3.
T3, which is 14, and then
Divide.
divide by
divide by 30.
T30.
30.
Yes, which
Times
is
by-
that's the value of this. Multiply
Times-
and multiplication on your
Asterisk,
keyboard.
shift 8,
Yes,
shift
it's,
8.
That's right. And then
100.
multiply by
100.
what?
100.
Yes, so 100 is in E30. Otherwise, I just click on 100. Okay, and then I can down. Okay, so now this person here, 14 out of 30, she scores 46%. Or we can formulate the whole column and we say there shall be no decimal figure in all of this column. Okay, so all the calculation later on should have no decimal place. Okay? Now what's the next one for this? What's the shortcut?
Click and you
Can I
drag
pull
down.
down and
You drag down to
can
the, yes, you
Okay.
can do,
okay,
and then release.
now what's wrong?
There's some decimal numbers. Hey,
No.
Now,
no, está bien. What's that?
what's wrong now? We don't
You have to copy the formula.
No, the
how
formula
do we
is wrong.
copy it? Not the formula is okay because it gives us 47.
Okay,
So what we need to remind ourselves is that in this formula, there are two values that are being repeated. And that is 30 and 100.
100.
Okay? Yeah, 30 and 100. So we tell Excel that B30, which is 30,
times no more.
and E30, which is 100, will be repeated in each formula. So what do we do next? Now we highlighted the two cells. Which button to press on the keyboard?
F4,
F4, thank you very much, enter. Okay, and then now we are allowed to scroll down and then you have the percentage.
To repeat
Okay.
formula, when you press them F4. Yen. To repeat in formula, when you
Yes.
press them F4.
Yes,
That's
it's
the
not
one question.
repeating it is not repeating the formula. It's telling Excel to repeat multiplying 30 by 100, divide by 30 and multiply by 100 for every values in this column. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's do for maths.
But what if we write times 30 plus what? Divide by 30 times 100. And by you're right, no more. By no need to write
I
them
see.
F. Yeah.
Make them not flow, eh?
Yes,
Yes,
also,
it
no
can
right
be
here.
done in. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Are you right? Continue.
Okay, this time for mathematics. It's out of 40. And we are going to convert all these scores to percentage or to percent. Okay? What is the formula? Now you by yourself equal
Equal
Equals G3,
equal
G3
G3 over
Total.
G30
G30,
G30, then multiply
multiplied by H30.
100.
H30.
Yeah. And then the next one, before we scroll down,
You highlight the repeated
highlight,
G30
yes,
and you press
and then,
F4,
yes, and then
F4.
enter.
enter. And then you come back to your cell, and now you can scroll down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Now this one has some decimal place. So you can format by column number
0.
reduced to 0. So all these percentages now are 0. Not decimal place, I mean. Okay. Now let's go to the last one. General studies equal.
Equal
K3,
What one? J3.
J3
K3
divide
And
divided
then
by
J30
J30
J30 multiply by
by
and
K30,
J30.
highlight, yes.
highlight, and we
Below
press F4,
highlight
enter,
And then
and we
scroll
drag it down.
down.
Format
And
shell,
then format cell, number, not decimal place.
yeah. Yeah. Time when you
Yeah, go
highlight
ahead.
time you highlight lo F4 yeah, you put to me nola tola sign ya plus separate them all J with them all number yeah. And now you know you type them as long as time you highlight them, me make them. Excel you make them.
No. Yes, we must press the F4.
But okay. So time you make it, you
F4
highlight
now,
F4 hemi butum all tola
Yeah.
sign. Okay.
So last sign. Suppose you know cut the F4 lo computer for your laptop. Press them Fn, F4. Okay, that's what you know cut Fn, F4.
I have
You
a
press
question
it.
here, Mr. Ian.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Christine.
Question. Question on its way.
Question on each way.
Mr. Ian, from the calculating the percentage, was last time you tell them blueprint, yeah. I find some of the formulas you use times before division. Hemi no affect them calculation we have to use the mass rule or it can be anyhow. Like you can
No,
times
no,
and multiply.
Yes, in times and multiplication, there is no order.
Okay.
According to the femtas rule or the fourth mass rule or the order of operation rule, there is no order between division and multiplication. Anyone can come first.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Yeah,
Thank you.
okay. Okay, now we've done this imaginary result, and we have the English column with the percentage. Match with the percentage result, and also for the general studies. Now, the main session now is for how do we award grade for each of these subjects. Okay. Now we are going to share another file, which is about creating formula. Are you seeing the creating formula now, or change to what?
What?
Well, now it's a what. You play look at me a what, yeah,
Yes.
or start to Excel here. Now it what? When you do creating formula. You play look or no?
Look up.
Okay, wait, let me share or Louisa, come down, let me share one more file. Let me wait small. While waiting,
Ah, okay.
let me you play look Excel, yeah? Maybe Mr. Walker, you play no look water.
No,
Yeah.
Excel mo.
Okay. You may wait low.
Ikasan po yan. CD.
Okay, me wait low now we come share one you share creating formula. Okay, while you play stop, listen. Okay, IT companies. One yes. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, that is the creating formula. Okay, now as you can see in this creating formula, to make it simple, maybe I'll take out this this part because the other parts follow the same sequence. Okay, if P2, that is the
Cell.
reference of the cell.
Cells.
Yes.
Cells.
If P2 is less than 40,
Great.
award grade E.
Ikasan.
Okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay. If P2 is less than 50, award grade D. If P2 is less than 60, award grade C. Okay? Now you can see in our can you see our Excel coming back to Excel?
No, no. Mr. Ian, Mr. Ian, I think me Mr. Clear of 1 4 you start telling me 1 4 you start telling me divide by 4 na I mean Mr. Luke lebih say I think tapas tapol season we pass ya tapas sessions.
And that percentage deviation.
Yes, I mean now you start talk about A B C D D yeah. I mean I should try and look tell him say get one standard formula yeah. By 4 I think I mean now they spread low fire is me Mr. Luke Mr. asking.
No, I mean now I'm creating, you finish low analysis now. I'm creating now. So you play look creating formula ways up here. Okay, when you play look which one? Creating formula or Excel?
What,
May sabi.
what yet?
You play look low. Okay, you play look water. Okay. So this is the grading formula. The cell could be any cell according to where you put your result in Excel. So it should, the cell reference should relate to where you put the result. Okay.
Yes.
Now, in this grading formula, all you have to do is you just copy and put it in Excel. Okay. But before you put it in Excel, you need to change the reference of the cells. Okay. For example, our cell reference in mathematics for percentage is E4. Okay, the E4. The first result is E4. Okay, so we put, we'll replace T2 with E4. Since our result for percentage is in our Excel file is in E4 column. Okay, starting from E4. Okay. Now, what you need to do is you just highlight this, and then you go, find. Okay. Find T2. T2. Now you can see in the word I'll restart again. Find T2. Now it finds all the T2.
T2.
Okay. Yes. And then you
Place.
write replace and replace with E. According to our Excel file, it's
E4.
E3.
E3.
E3. And then you press replace all.
Place all.
There should be 8 replacements. Okay. And if you have 8 replacements, then you can click on OK.
Okay.
So now your formula has been changed. Okay. And this is to comply with the grading formats, mathematics. Okay. Now we are going
Copy,
to
paste.
copy. Yes, we copy. And let's see if we can share the Excel file again. Lawi, can you come and help us with this sharing of Excel file? There's so many noises in the background. If you are not to, if you cannot say anything, then you mute your mic. Okay, we are going to share our Excel file back. Okay. Stop share. Okay, so here comes back our Excel file. Now we are going to paste it here. Okay, so we paste our formula there, and then that is the formula now. So if we press enter, it says D. Okay, so the next step you just click on it, scroll down, and it will create all your students. Okay, and it's the same with the other one, except that you change the result from also the formula from E3 to H3. Okay, and for the next one, you replace the H3 replace with K3, and that is what is the last two. Okay, so I'll leave it up to you to practice this. I'll load it in your model, and you can practice analyzing the result of mathematics and also for general studies, and award grade by Excel formulation here. Okay.
Mr. Ian, is that a standard grading, or what is the name of the grading?
Well, this is your standard grading comes from your academic committee, if you have one. They will tell you the range of this grading. Maybe yes, but our grade, this one follows our grading system at the teachers college. Okay, that is 85 to 100% is A plus. Okay, so you can practice this. I have showed you how to grade the best one, and I'll load this into your Moodle, and then you practice grading mathematics and general studies. Okay, is that fair enough?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay. For the sake of comments, I'll give one. I'll formulate a grade on this one as well for general studies. Then you can do for mathematics. Okay, so the cell reference here is L3 or K3, sorry, K3. Okay, so that is K3. Okay, so we go back to our formula and we say find E3 and replace with K3. E3 and replace with K3. K3. So replace all, we expect to have 8 replacement. And it's okay. Okay, so now our formula is ready, then we copy. If you don't see it, don't worry, I'll bring it back this. Okay, so you are seeing this Excel again, huh? If I look Excel, yeah, or if I look, no look.
Yes.
Excel, look.
Excel.
Okay, okay, now we go to grade and we say equal, and then we paste our formula. Okay, and then we press enter. Oh. Okay, so now we have this this grade for general studies, and then it's, I think the result is much better than the one in English. There are so many A classes, but again, remember that this is an imaginary score. Okay, just to let you know how to put in your grades. Okay. So now I'd like to share another file, and this is to practice comments. Okay. Okay, I'll look for a file here, which is what? Now you can see the creating formula again, huh? Can you?
Yes.
You play no creating formula, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, this is very easy, and I'll change this to comments.
Comments.
So, if I want to write a comment, all I need to do is just replace the letters. Okay, the letters for grades. Okay. For example, I'll put this as needs improvement. No space, no full stop. Okay, and I'll replace this with that comment. I think you like it. And maybe I'll try one for D. I hope it works. And then I'll copy this formula. Maybe I can change this one as well. Okay, now my formula is ready. I'll just copy and then go back to this Excel file. Okay, now the Excel file is back. Okay? Can you all see the Excel file?
Yes.
Okay, now we will put in the formula. Sorry. Or something wrong with this. Okay, let's just go back to our formula, maybe something wrong with it. Copy and back to what we said. Or something wrong with this formulation, maybe. Or maybe I'll put equal. Try to when the base is minus equal to 4. Okay, I'll retry again. Comments. Okay, I'll just say very good. Very good. Okay, K3 is the reference. Text, yes, K3 is okay. Okay, now we shall copy our formula. And then we paste it. Copy. Okay. Now, can you see the Excel coming back on screen?
Yes.
Okay, now you just scroll down and you can see now all your comments. Okay, there's some funny comments, and you can write any good comments for your improvement. Okay, I'm just making fun of this and I write some funny ones here. So it will automatically gives you your comments instead of writing comments for each child. Okay, so just type in your formula here and then just paste. So it's gone out. Copy, type to Excel, and copy, paste. Okay, should be one equal. And then when you enter, you have your comment now. Okay. Just scroll down and you have your comment. As you can see, this letters we have not put anything on it, any comments, and that's why the grades here are being repeated on this column. Okay, but if we write something here, it will come up. It will come up in this column for comments. Okay.
Mr. Ian,
Now
you
I
have to
look.
put.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
have
have
to
to put the equal sign before you copy down your formula.
No, I think it's not really necessary because the equal sign is already in the formula. So you just copy and then you paste. Okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
And then when you enter, you can change any of these words. Okay. But again, if you have a academic committee, they will decide on a range of scores and their grades, and also maybe the comments that will go along with your grades. Okay, so I'll post this. I'll upload this in your Moodle this afternoon, and you can practice creating this. Okay, and I'll insert one more column here. And that will be comments for this grade for mathematics and comment for mathematics. Okay, again for this one, maybe you can practice commenting on the general studies. Okay. Okay, so you should practice this. I like this column here. You practice this column. You put a grade on this one, on this maths, and then you put your comment here as well. Otherwise, the others have been done for you. Okay, so your practice is comment on these grades, and you are going to repeat what we did here. Okay, the same with this one. Okay, you copy the grades formula into this one by changing the cell reference to I3, and then you scroll down and then you change change this I3 for grade with comments, writing your comments, and then you enter here, and it should do the same as for general studies. We are 48, 80% A. Go home and never come back. Okay, and that's the end of our session.
So, Mr. Ian, Mr. Ian, so that means for the comments, we replace the letter cells with comments, huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
No space, no full stop.
Just remove the letters and put in the comments in place to the letters.
Yes, in replacement of the letters in between the speech marks.
These marks.
Okay.
Okay.
No space, no full stop. You just delete the grade and you write in your comments in replacement of the grades. Okay.
Okay.
But your writing or your comment for your grades should comply with the grades. Like this one, you don't say, okay, grade A, very good, go home and never come back. That would be stupid. Okay? So maybe, so instead of that one, we can replace that with, maybe I'll just replace it here. Excellent. And hopefully when we press enter, now it changes A plus, A comment, not to go home and never come back, but excellent. Okay, so you see it changes here. Excellent, excellent, excellent here. Okay. So I can change this and maybe for T, maybe I can replace this type of comment in scores like this 40. Okay, if you have T grade, go loose, and you will press enter, and we will come back to this. Oh, that's not the replace. I'll replace this. Go loose. So now we see go loose here. Okay, so you can write any comment, but not these silly comments here. Must comply with the academic, your academic committee or your academic teachers. Okay?
Mr. Ian,
So that's all for today. And if you have any more questions, yes, go ahead.
thank you for these useful tips. It will save us a lot of time, like writing comments and
Of
all
course.
those. I have learned a lot this afternoon, but just for my interest, what about the ranking? If we want to rank the students, could you show us an easy formula to, yeah.
Everything with Excel will be easier, but we cannot go on today. We will cover ranking in our next Zoom. Okay, I think this type of exercise where we come in with a lot of formula, I think this is quite enough for today. Okay, and for your queries, we'll cover ranking next Zoom, and that would be Zoom 7. So be present next Wednesday from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We are having Zoom every week for MIGS221 to ensure you complete this so that you can graduate at the end of this year. Okay? So from my side, I think that's all. I'll post it, I'll upload this in your Moodle, and you can practice the yellow columns that I highlight here. and you can practice, okay? But every time when I come to the next Zoom, I'll review the previous Zoom just to make sure that you have read your handouts posted on Moodle, in which to me it looks like you play spy class lol handout here, more reading. And it became very difficult because must go back through everything. Everything I talk about, yeah. And we start from Moodle, and we explain step by step, and it should be very easy. Okay? But despite that, misalnya saya play PC, or mama, or papa, tamul grandpa, finish. Ini kan the commitment. Okay? So we understand them. But at the same time, we want them to operate more carbon qualification or the diploma before you go on law degree. Okay? So diploma, degree course ya ini sako tulema, mi second year degree course law teachers college, mi start law level law diploma. But mi part the course ya mi part two law degree course law besa. So once you cover my PMA, you got 2 course na mo go on law degree and ethno mathematics mo. You got 3. You got mathematics for upper class. We got problem solving in mathematics, and then last one now conclusion with ethno mathematics. Okay, and then you have a correct degree view. Okay, in case one day out degree kulo master, I could pala rote and abe. You mean minister level lo deliver masters in stop na mo degree. I think it was 1 business degree and never even qualify good for deliver. Okay, so thank you so much for participation for everybody, and I'll see you next time. And God bless.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Mr. Ian. Good
Thank you,
afternoon.
Mr. Ian.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. See you.
Okay, colleagues, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Joel.
Thank you. Good afternoon.